What's up guys, ESO here. Today I've got a rather special video for you. I actually went over to Prague recently to go and visit Warhorse Studio. These are the people making Kingdom Come Deliverance, and it was really cool. Even if you're not necessarily interested in this specific game, I actually discovered a lot about how different video games are made and how all the different parts of the offices come together to make a video game. So it was pretty interesting. And if you want like a bit of an insight into it, I suggest you go ahead and watch this video. It's kind of just some random snippets as they showed me around the studio, and I just captured some footage that I wanted to share with you guys because I thought it'd be pretty cool for you guys to check it out. But man, I think I really underestimated the amount of effort that actually goes into making video games. The production time it takes to make a game and the amount of money and investment it takes compared to like making a movie or a film or something is just crazy ridiculous. Like, this is a startup company. It's so impressive. It's like what they've done with it is amazing. So let's check out the video.
Every Monday we had a big meeting where everyone was standing in the hallway, different papers, different tasks and everything. And everyone, they took their task and took it to their office and then worked on it. But this is not
punishment system
legit anymore, because everything is already implemented in the game.
Okay, yeah.
Picking is there. And these are programming tasks. I don't know. No, animation tasks at least. I'm not sure. Green. There was a legend somewhere saying that because different colors mean something.
Yeah, I mean, seeing everything like this, you can kind of see all the mechanics that go into a game, and there's so many. Horse whispering. Horse riding, you've changed it.
The perfect blocks changed, and this is pretty cool. I think it's good because it adds to gameplay value. There's right now, if you're fighting with someone, there's a small green shield. Like if someone is attacking you, there will be a very small green shield for a second or so, and if you manage to press the block button in that particular moment, you will execute the perfect block. Yeah, so it's a little bit easier.
Is that when it goes into like slow motion and you hit that block and then you can hit them back?
But with this shield, it's a way easier to fight, which is good, I guess. It gives more like gameplay value there, because making it hard is cool, but making it too hard is not cool at all.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. You don't want it to be ridiculously hard. Falling from horse, yeah. Done that before, riding into a tree.
Carrying corpses, yes, this is all in there.
Drunkenness. I don't think you can't get drunk in the beach,
not
can
yet.
you?
No. Not yet. NPC professions. So that's for
what does that mean?
For the animation department. So we have different NPC professions in the game. So people will do something in the villages, farmers, bakers, and so on, and they have to have their own animation set. So I don't know, blacksmith is hammering the swords, and the bakers putting the stuff into the oven, and so they have to do that. But this is also not accurate, I guess, because the farmer should already be finished.
Oh, I see.
It's in the beta.
It's like a wall of history, isn't it? Walking along there. So this is the motion capture.
Yes.
The Bat Cave, as you call it.
The Bat Cave, exactly. That's where we're going to have our stream as well today.
Okay. It is dark in here.
Exactly. That's necessary for the motion.
What are you using here?
For a face scan.
Yeah.
So you build them all around you in a half circle.
Okay.
And then you take pictures, and it makes like 36 pictures, I think, and from different face expressions.
That must take a while to set up in the exact correct position.
Yes. It needs a lot of cablage, as you see, a lot of cables.
Oh my god! Yeah.
And it takes a while to set it up, and she's the one who.
Oh, you use her as the face, yeah. Exactly. So someone doesn't have to sit there. Okay.
And this is our motion capture.
Why do you have a drum kit, by the way?
What? I don't know. Maybe most likely because we recorded music for the game, I guess. But I'm not sure. Why this is here. I have really no idea. Since it's electronic one, maybe you can.
See, this is the soundproofing I need for. Oh, you can already hear. How amazing is that? Yes. The sound quality has just improved massively.
Exactly. But it's still not perfect, but it's good enough for our sound engineers.
I would love something like this. This
is our green screen where we're going to sit today and do the video.
Oh, okay. Nice pale. You know what? I almost wore a yellow t-shirt today. And I was like, oh, I can't wear that because then I'll be invisible. It's just like a floating face.
And this is our motion capture studio. So here are the props which we like stack on each other to build walls or something.
Okay, so you build a physical environment.
Depends on what scene you have. If you need a bed, for example, then we try to create a bed out of that, and then but then we have to measure the exact sizes, because otherwise it would mess up with the animation again. So you need, if you have a half a meter high bed, you need to build a half a meter thing to make sure they don't have to change it later.
Yeah, otherwise it takes them so much longer to do it.
Here are some weapons for the fighting scenes.
Oh,
so
yes.
This is a.
And you got all those little bobbles. Are those meant to
Exactly.
be what capture the motion of the sword?
Exactly. So this is 1.5 hander, so like the long sword thing. We have short swords here as well.
Yeah.
Halberd. It's here. We have foam weapons and these like tubes to make sure that the actors are not killing each other.
Okay.
We had in the beginning we had like regular metal swords.
You using real swords for
Yes,
animation?
but they, because of some strange reason, they didn't want to hit each other, so they always stopped.
Some strange reason.
Yeah, they stopped the motion before they hit someone or like moved away.
Okay.
Which was bad, because then the animation department had to like readjust this to like speed it up again or something like this. So we figured out it's better to have like form. These
So
are
they could
actually form
physically hit
swords
each other,
for theaters actually. So they use this as well. It's lighter of course, but it at least has the right balance in it.
So that's the exact same size as a sword.
Yes.
Is that a long sword then?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause that's quite long.
We have a short sword somewhere as well. We don't have foam halberds, so these are stuff we had to create our own. So this is the short sword.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that is a lot shorter.
And this is a shield. However, this looks strange, but it must look like this, because the biggest problem on motion capture, and that's also the reason why they're on top here, is that you cannot cover the dots you're wearing. The cameras here are sending an infrared light, and those white dots are reflecting them. So that's only a reflector, nothing more. But a very strong reflector. And if you reflect it and it gets, I think, at least 3 cameras needs to see the dot. Then it can process it, and then it knows what's happening on the stage. However, if you have a solid shield, for example, and cover yourself like this
with the body,
then you have like the front dots will not be visible anymore, and then the cameras are confused. So we need to have this see-through shield, for example. It gets very problematic. We have like a sex scene, cuddling scene in the game as well, so this gets very problematic if they're like lying on each other.
Did you actually have to do that?
Of course. So our main character was Tom was lying on this thing with someone. So this is for the fighters as well.
Yeah.
And this is something you use at physical education, but since we had like real sword fighters and they had had to do stunts for the game as well, we use this form thing. And that's the real deal here.
That is the real sword.
Which we use for sound. The sound engineers are using it to have like the real clinging sound.
Of course,
of the weapons.
So did you actually used to use these for the fight scenes?
Well,
that is so much heavier than. It feels really nice to hold.
If you have
first time I've held a sword.
If you have a plate gauntlet, it actually feels way lighter, because your overall hand is heavier, and then the swinging motions are way easier for you than to have no glove at all. So it's yeah, I will show you later a short sword, so this will be easier to handle, because this one is of course
a long
this is a
sword,
1.5 sword, but it makes sense to use it with 2 hands, even though it's a 1.5. 1.5. Well, there are 2-handed sword as well, not in the game, but they came up later. They are way bigger than this. They're like this, and then they really stood like this and did the 8 swinging motion. So this was not a fast weapon.
My God!
But in the game, this is my favorite weapon, the 1.5 sword. However,
that's the one in the beta, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess yes.
Yeah. Because I like using that as well.
But I don't use it with the shield. I use it only the sword without the shield. I prefer. This is a very attacking weapon. The short sword is better for defense because you have the shield and it's better in blocking. But
I like it a lot in game because you can you have the reach as well.
Exactly, that's the point.
And like you say, I'm always really bad with the shield. Oh, okay, so that's.
And this is one of the most common weapons back then. So this kind of axe.
Nice.
I think it's called bearded axe.
A bearded axe?
Like we are.
Yeah.
And this one is blunt, of course.
Yeah.
But again, our sound engineers use these for the sound. We actually, you will meet them later. We are recording all our sounds ourselves. So even farting and puking and everything.
Really?
Yes, really.
Who was recording the fart sound?
Well, our sound engineer himself.
Yeah.
Even the puking, because once a year we have a team building thing.
How did you record the puking?
He was saying, the first one who is feeling sick, tell me. I need to record that.
Oh my god.
So it's like really, really, really disgusting.
That's as realistic as it gets.
And here we have a black screen as well.
You have to tell me who's throwing up then.
You can ask him himself how he did that. So yeah,
What's the
and that's
purpose of the black
for
screen?
some-
Just for photos and stuff?
Photos, exactly. Sometimes videos and interviews and so on. And yeah, you need to have a dark here, so we have like this.
Oh yeah, the blackout blinds,
thick,
yeah.
coats here. However, Prague is pretty nice. So it's
Oh yeah, that's a nice view.
Well, this was the studio before this building there.
Oh okay, yeah.
So we created the Kickstarter in this building in the top floor, but it was made for 20 people and we were 40.
Oh wow, so you were
when-
squeezing in there then.
Wearing for the motion capture. So you have
Oh,
this,
okay.
this lycra body thing.
Does it not
here.
have any bobbles on, or do you
It
put those
doesn't.
on
You
after?
have to put them on later.
Oh, individually, okay.
Yes. On the
Oh, it's
on
Velcro, that's
yes,
alright then.
On the exact marks.
Okay.
This is like super strong.
So people are wearing all of those
Exactly.
in the right places.
These
for the
are for
animation
the
team.
back of your hand, like this. And yeah, and you usually put them on the ankles. So every
Yeah.
ankle should have a dot in there, and then even on the shoes, of course. So we have different sizes of shoes here, and yeah. So you need to wear this in order to make the animations happen. Sometimes we need to create our own stuff here. So this is, for example, for distilling alcohol for the alchemy system.
Oh, of course, yeah.
This is
Great.
some drinking cup.
Yeah.
We even have something to, like for the pub animations, where the lady is giving out beer.
yeah,
And that's where
yeah.
it's even heavy. So we put something inside to make it heavier.
Oh, nice.
So the animations are more, let's say, accurate.
Okay.
They need to make sure that they are grabbing, that he's holding, for example, the hellbeard correctly with his fingers and stuff like
So
this.
it's like the fine tuning of everything.
Well, he's more the labor guy, and
Yeah.
the cinematic department are something like the architectures. They say what they need, what
Okay.
kind of animation there
And
should
then you
be.
make it happen.
You make it happen.
Yeah, I make
They-
it happen, and then they change their minds, and then I have to fix it.
Oh, okay.
So
I know
this
what you
is
mean.
a much longer cutscene than what we usually have. Usually it's like 3,000 frames is about the average,
Yeah.
but this one is 13,000 frames. So it's about what 5-minute long cutscene.
Yeah, that's really long.
So
We have 4 hours of cutscenes. So
It's almost like a movie when you get 5 minute
yeah,
long
I'm really
cutscenes.
looking forward to the first people on YouTube who will like actually cut them out and make a
Yeah,
like,
so just
line them
a,
up. It's really,
how many hours did you say you had of cutscenes?
4 hours of cutscenes.
4 hours. That's so you must be really hard at work here then.
Well, that's a very story-driven game. That's
Yeah.
yeah, well
But
I'm
this
just
is an awesome cutscene. That's in Ratai, right? That's in isn't it? Yes, it is.
yeah. It's
Right about where
he
you-
meets Radzig trying to get the sword
They have
back.
all the same faces because that's what they put some face on it.
Yeah.
For like
Just
for
for
reference.
lip sync and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes, and they using always the same. In the end, the fine-tuning cinematics, for example, change clothes and faces and
Yeah.
stuff like this. But this is a pretty cool cutscene. I will try to get you. I will try to play with you the final game
Okay.
and show you this cutscene because Henry flees from this from the city that gets attacked, from his home city.
Yeah.
He gets into trouble and so on and so on and so on, and then he gets into a big city called Ratai, where he like crushes this party, and these are some lords discussing the current situation. Okay, this guy's attacking. What are we going to do? We have to attack him. No, we can't. And he's coming in and saying, "We have to fight back. I want to fight."
So it's like a 5-minute debate about
Yes.
what they're going to do.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool. I like it. It's a really important story cutscene.
Right.
So you have the different lords, and one of them say, "No, he's a commoner. He's not able to work for us." The other said, "But you fat pig, we're also doing blah blah blah. So let's give him
Yeah,
a chance,"
yeah.
and so on. that's where you get like introduced, or where you get in the service of a noble actually.
Oh, okay.
The first time.
I see.
But yeah, I've worked on this for about 2 days now, and I've been at 4,600 frames out of 13,000.
Whoa.
It's about another 2-3 days left to go. But yeah, as you can see, a scene like this gets quite busy.
Yeah, that's like the skeleton of them. So we have like there's like a skeleton he can move, of course, and every finger has also his kind of like ankle stuff, so you can change it. So if you record something in the motion capture, it does not mean that you can immediately take it and use it in the game.
So you have
pretty much
like
it's raw material, and you are playing with props with plastic foam swords and stuff.
Okay.
And then later he must make sure that if he takes the sword, that it's like not clipping into the sword, but it's like really grabbing it, not like this, but like this, and it's like a lot of fine tuning there. You drink a lot of tea, sir.
I do, because I'm the farthest from our kitchen.
Yeah. He's prepared.
So yeah, I'm prepared. So the main quest does have 1,700,000 characters. Each character is
700.
God.
1,700,000
characters, not words.
Yes.
And in words is 30,000, and in the main quest only.
Yeah. Have you got a printout of the script?
Yes. There, I will show you.
Okay.
These are scripters.
Alright.
Not strippers, but scripters, and they are, as I said, they are getting all the stuff together, every piece at the studio, all the animations, all the stuff, and they're putting together the game pretty much, kind of. So they are linking. We have our own. You can see that a little bit there in the back. This blue on the monitor with the blue stuff there.
Oh yeah.
That's Ricky here with the blue and white.
Oh, I
shirt.
see.
So we found him in the woods. And
killed him, unfortunately.
The script of the game.
Oh my, that's the script.
Those 3 piles. And
oh my god.
Double printed with 2 pages on one.
Jesus.
So.
Have you just done that purely to say, okay, that's the script, that's how much stuff we have?
No, we needed it for voiceovers. So we needed it for voiceovers so the people know what to say and what to do, what to say when. Capon is, for example, Luke Dale.
Yeah.
That's one of the actors from UK, and so on.
Can you show me the last page?
And then they lived to the end and died happily. No, here is that's the music of the game, the symphonical orchestra music.
Oh, so that's all just all music?
Yes, for the cutscenes. We have 1.5 hours of symphonical orchestra music.
Oh my god. So that's just for the cutscenes?
Cutscenes only.
What?
We have 4 hours of cutscenes, which are accompanied by 1.5 hours of symphonic orchestra music.
That's incredible.
So this is one. Oh. This one is the Kickstarter sword.
So that's the short sword?
Yes. And that's the Henry sword, how we call it.
Okay.
And that's the one you're forging in the beginning with your father.
Yeah.
Rex Familia Ultio.
I assume you get this back eventually when you avenge him in the beta.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh.
Yeah, let's see. This will be like throughout the game. This will be super precious. This will be like the object you are hunting. You will lose it in the beginning, and you will try to get it back, just because that's the last thing you do with your father because he gets killed. So of course you're doing stuff to protect the country or help your lord, but your precious thing is this. You want to have it back because that's what's like remained of your parents before they died.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And this will be like, and this is like the motto of the game: King, family, and revenge.
Oh, okay.
Rex Familia and Ultio. They, in Latin language, they write a U, look like a V because a U was hard to carve. So
I see.
They use the V as the.
Yeah, I was going to say it must be really hard to.
And they will be even. They will have. They're even numbered. So this is like really a unique piece.
So what number is that?
This is
in Roman numerals.
44.
Oh, okay.
So we have a legit flag as well from the studio, War Studios. But because we were going to...
it's painted as well?
It is.
Oh, okay.
However, our flag is slightly different. There's like a crown here and a lion there. But because we are going to medieval fairs where they try to be historically accurate. They didn't allow us to take us because crown
Yeah,
here and
crown.
line there means king.
Oh, right.
And we said, you are no king. So if you want to have a flag, okay,
Yeah.
but don't have a king
You're
flag.
not a king.
So some people say
Fair
he
enough.
looks stoned. I just say he looks tired.
I don't know, I think he looks pretty stoned. Sword cup holder. How much more have you got to go on this one then? How much, like, what else do you have to do to this until it's finished?
Maybe 2 weeks more.
Yeah, wow, okay.
So what have you to do?
It's a labour of love.
Yeah, it's still I should finish this part, the
chainmail.
chainmail.
Yeah.
And so
To make
maybe do some other stuff for the background as well, but
Okay.
for now I'm not sure what happen in future.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe keep it like this or add.
And I guess you could
Something
just keep on
interesting.
adding to it, like, forever.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Can you show us how you actually do it? How you paint? So you paint in Photoshop, obviously.
Yeah, sure.
He's painting directly on the screen.
Yeah. So it's pressure sensitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Only on this pen, though, right?
yeah.
Cannot use any other pen than this digital one. What are you testing?
Well, right now it's a second quest when when the skeleton is burned.
Okay.
So you are running away from it to warn Talmberg what's happening, and that's basically it. You know, just arriving to Talmberg and do some stuff and
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the humans are behind you and they're shooting with arrows on you, so you need to fast. This is all in debug mode, so you see what kind of person this is, what behavior he has.
Oh,
So
okay,
this is
yeah.
nothing you see in the game, but you see like debug
Yeah.
informations. So bandits are hiding there, and they see you. No, they don't see you. You missed. You are a loser. I would be ashamed. Suck.
Oh.
Headshot. No, he's alive. With the arrow.
shrugged it
Yes.
off.
Shouldn't be.
So that's a bug, obviously. Oh, he ran away. So they can flee as well.
Yeah.
They can even surrender, which is fine.
What happens if they surrender?
Well,
the
if you,
second run away.
you can then you can decide then if you want to kill them or not.
Just kill them all.
Did he? They all run away. But he's stuck in the water? No. Bugs,
I
bugs
shouldn't.
everywhere in the QA department. But it looks awesome, doesn't it?
Looks incredible.
In the UI changes, you see. Why is it red right now? Does it mean something?
Yes, it means I'm in the west area.
Ah, okay.
That I should investigate somewhere there.
That's how the map looks. Can you zoom out, please? Can you reveal the fog of war, or is there a code for that or something?
No,
No? Okay.
not any. I
It's
know.
big though.
16 square kilometers.
Ooh. How big was the beta? Like 4?
A sixth of that.
Okay.
So 16 square kilometers divided through 6. 2. Or 3. 2 square
Yeah,
kilometers.
yeah. We've finally set up the stream. Took us about an hour, but this is the studio. It looks epic. As you can tell, the sound quality is incredible in here because we've got all the sound insulation on the walls. But yeah, we've got our own lighting system. It's pretty amazing. Toby said I can use the studio whenever I want for live streams, didn't you, Toby?
You're my man, you're welcome.
So next time in Prague, maybe we'll play some more. But I'm pretty excited for this. We're going to go live in like 10 minutes, so they've even got makeup. Shut up. Are you going to put makeup on, Toby?
Of course, make us even more fabulous.
This beard is already pretty fabulous.
Okay.
I can't even fit these lights in my room, let alone everything else you have set up.
But still, this is like super amateurish. We try our best, but well,
This is
We
more.
try our
This is
best.
more than I have, and I'm just sitting on a desk without a sofa. Oh, loads of lights. This is as professional as it gets. Look at the size of the green screen. Oh, right, 10 minutes to go. You're excited?
As fuck.
Just finished our live stream. How'd you find it, Toby? Was it? Did you think it was a great success?
It was awesome, of course. Yeah, well,
It was good fun. It was just the game crashed like several times.
twice, not several times, twice. And
Okay.
Twice.
Once we were blocked by the firewall.
Yes.
OBS. The firewall blocked OBS, so we couldn't actually like film the footage. So we had to like restart a few times. But yeah, it was really good fun, wasn't it? Especially
Yes,
like
it was
towards
cool.
the end when like we were doing the fighting scenes and the Q&A, and we started like, answering everyone's questions. Hopefully we got in your questions. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I'll link it down below in the description, and you can go and watch the Q&A at the end of the video, which is really interesting. But yeah,
I like this.
It's good fun.
Well, it's a little bit hard to stream this game because there's stuff happening you can't predict that much. Like in the skirmish, for example, things might happen which I want to show a long crazy fight and then it ends all of a sudden after 5 seconds
because we've been playing like the E3 build like pretty much like most of the day, and I like from what was happening earlier compared to now, it was very different, which kind of just makes you think you could go back and like play the game and you'd have a different outcome. You know, like even the fight scenes are so fun because they're not scripted in the sense that, you know, okay, this man's going to go and attack that guy over there like you get with quite a few games. It's more like you can just you can see what happens. Like you can start the game and something might happen completely differently to what happened before, which is a really cool aspect of the game.
That's exactly it. So yeah, that's how Kingdom Come is, and that's why it's hard. Well, it's sometimes hard to present it, but on the other hand, well, I love these kind of.
Yeah, I was struggling with that. Gotta work on my fighting skills, I think.
But I like it.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Oh, it was good fun.
We should do
It
this.
makes me want to like get better at the fighting mechanics so I can like not be really bad on stream.
We should do something more often, I guess. We
Yeah.
should do some combat tutorial or something.
Yeah.
Make him make a video with us or with me, and it will be
Maybe
good.
we could do that as a little segment tomorrow. You can like give me some pointers on the fighting.
Hit him there, hit him
Yeah.
there. Oh, goddamn! And we lost
It would
again.
just be you laughing and be like, no.
Just sitting there like, no.